everyone, I am Archika Arora, Magnum Personality Coach, Certified Image Consultant, and Soft Skills Trainer. And today I'm again going to give you 5 tips on how to look professional. I have already spoken about the dressing up part, and as discussed, I'm going to speak about the speaking part of how to look professional today. So tip number 1 is have an assertive tone. What do I mean by assertive tone in this case is something which is neither rude nor too excited, and which is less on emotion and more on courtesy. I'll give you an example. So if I have a conversation with someone, I say, if I'm too excited, hey, how you doing? If I'm too rude, hey, how you doing? Right? And if I have to be professional, I'm just going to say, hey, how you doing? Do you get the difference? Tip number 2 is greet and sign off properly. So a lot of times people just pick up the call or meet without even saying a normal hi, good morning, good afternoon, or whatever works in your culture. Say for example, namaste in India, right? And even if they do that, they forget to sign off on the right note. So please ensure that you show some etiquette. Say it was a pleasure talking to you, thank you so much for your time, or this has been really helpful, I'm going to get back to you and trouble you again if required. Say something that makes you look well mannered and hence professional. Tip number 3 is stick to English or your official language. So it's very easy to get carried away and start using Hindi or regional language, especially if the other person is initiating it. But it is always a better idea to stick to your official language unless you're 100% sure that the other person won't take you for granted or won't judge you, and your impression is still going to remain the same. Tip number 4 is refrain from using smileys. So these days we've been using smileys a lot, thinking that it helps us express ourselves better, while the underlying reason is that we are not able to think of an appropriate word to be used in that context in that very moment. So we all know that all languages are equipped well enough with a lot of words that can be used to express each and every feeling of ours. In fact, smileys came from words or our language instead of words coming from smileys, right? So it's better that we start reading a lot, develop a reading habit, and build up on our vocabulary. Please refrain from using smileys. In fact, reserve smileys for personal relationships as much as possible. Tip number 5, that is the last tip, is refrain from using short form. So what typically happens in a professional setting is that we have people from different generations and cultures, and what may be a short form very well known to you may be completely alien to the other person and may in fact embarrass him. So don't do that. In fact, one reason of using short forms can be that you're too lazy to type. If that is the case, please use your smartphones well. You have your smartphone assistants, you can actually dictate your message out. The second reason of using short forms can be that you're not sure of the spelling. So in that case, please use AutoCorrect or apps like Grammarly. They very nicely come to your rescue. The last thing I want to mention here is that stop using short forms of regularly used words, which is actually called text language, right? For example, stop using the letter U instead of YOU. Right, it's really putting off, and it gives out an impression that you are completely unprofessional person, not even halfway unprofessional. Well, that's all for now. I really hope these tips help you. I'll see you soon. Thank you.